Hey guys! Have you ever been just chilling with your dog? Maybe watching some Netflix and snuggling when they suddenly do something that makes you go, "What in the world are you doing?" Like, are they broken? Possessed? Turns out, dogs are full of these weird quirks that would make anyone question their sanity. But don't worry, I'm here to break down 16 of the strangest dog behaviors and what they really mean. Some are hilarious, some are kinda gross, and some, believe it or not, are actually pretty sweet. Stick around till the end because I'm revealing the absolute weirdest dog behavior of all time. You won't believe this one. Okay, let's kick things off with a serious one. You know how we humans sometimes dramatically lean our heads against a wall when life gets tough? Well, when dogs do it, it's not a cry for help with their taxes. It could actually be a sign of something seriously wrong, like a brain injury, neurological problems, or even liver disease. Yeah, not kidding. So, if you ever catch your furry roommate pressing their head against walls or furniture, skip the Instagram story and call your vet ASAP, like drop everything, "Oh my god, Karen, take the wheel," kind of urgency. We've all been there. 1 minute, everything's calm. The next, your dog is a furry missile blasting through the house. They're weaving around furniture, bouncing off walls, basically defying the laws of physics. This, my friends, is the legendary Zoomies. If you're curious about what really causes those hilarious Zoomies, click the video above to watch my video, The Real Reason Behind Your Dog's Zoomies. You'll love it. And as chaotic as it seems, it's totally normal and hilarious. Those bursts of crazy are just your dog's way of releasing pent-up energy, stress, or excitement. It's like their inner puppy is screaming, "Freedom!" Is there anything funnier than watching a dog chase its own tail? I mean, it's like watching a fluffy donut try to eat itself. Most of the time, it's just harmless fun. They're bored, they're playful, and hey, that tail does look pretty tempting. But if your dog is spinning like a furry tornado on the regular, it might be a sign of anxiety, boredom, or even a medical issue. So if the tail chasing becomes an obsession, it's worth having a chat with your vet. Number 4. Face licks. Affectionate or just gross? Ah, the classic face lick. Some people find it adorable, others, not so much. But have you ever wondered why dogs are so obsessed with licking our faces? Well, it actually goes back to their puppyhood. When they were just little fluff balls, they'd lick their mama's face as a way to ask for food. And even though your dog isn't a tiny, helpless puppy anymore, although they might act like it sometimes, the instinct to lick your face is still their way of showing affection, trust, and maybe even asking for a little snack, or to steal a taste of your burrito. Don't even act like they haven't tried it. Number 5. The poop sniff. It's not what you think. Alright, let's address the elephant, or should I say the poop, in the room. Why does your dog sniff everything before they finally decide to do their business? And more importantly, why do they look so intense about it? Well, believe it or not, they're not just admiring their handiwork. Dogs' noses are like super-powered smell machines, and when they sniff around, they're actually picking up on messages left behind by other dogs. Think of it like their version of Facebook, but with a lot more P-mail. They're getting the latest gossip, checking who's been in the neighborhood, and basically just catching up on their social media feed. Number 6, the post-poop kick. It's all about marking territory. Okay, so your dog has done their business, but the show's not over yet. Now it's time for the grand finale, the post-poop kick. You know what I'm talking about? That frantic digging and kicking that makes you wonder if they're trying to bury their poop or launch it into orbit. Well, as much as we'd like to believe they're just being tidy, it's actually all about marking their territory. See, dogs have scent glands in their paws, and that kicking action releases pheromones that send a clear message to other dogs. This is my domain. It's like their version of putting up a fence, but with a lot more dirt flying everywhere. Number 7. The welcome home stretch. Pure, unconditional love. Have you ever noticed that when you come home after a long day, your dog greets you with the most enthusiastic, full-body stretch? Their legs sprawl out, their back arches, and their whole body seems to say, "You're finally home!" Well, this isn't just your dog getting in a quick yoga session, it's actually their way of expressing pure, unadulterated joy at seeing you again. They've missed you like crazy, and that stretch is their way of saying, "I'm so happy you're back, I could literally burst." It's like a big warm hug, but with less jumping and more potential for accidentally knocking you over. If you love learning about dog quirks, subscribe for more fascinating insights. Number 8. Sleeping on your clothes. Because your dirty laundry smells like love. Have you ever noticed that your dog prefers your dirty laundry basket to their own comfy bed? Or maybe they have a particular fondness for that old sweatshirt you've been meaning to wash. Well, before you start questioning their hygiene standards, Remember that dogs experience the world through their noses. And to them, your clothes smell like you, the best smell in the world. It's comforting, familiar, and makes them feel close to you even when you're not around. So, the next time you catch your dog snuggled up on your dirty laundry, just remember, it's their way of feeling close to you, even if it means smelling your gym socks. Number 9, the pre-sleep spin. It's all about comfort and bugs. Alright, picture this. Your dog is getting ready for bed, but before they drift off to dreamland, they start doing this weird spinning ritual. Round and round they go, like they're trying to create a dog-sized tornado. It might look silly, but this behavior actually goes way back to their wild ancestors. See, wolves and wild dogs would spin in circles before lying down to flatten the grass or brush, creating a more comfortable sleeping spot. It also helped to scare away any creepy crawlies lurking in the undergrowth. So even though your pampered pooch probably isn't too worried about bugs in their orthopedic dog bed, the instinct to spin before settling down is still hardwired into their DNA. Number 10, digging. It's in their DNA and your couch cushions. Whether it's your backyard, your houseplants, or the cushions on your couch, dogs seem to have an innate urge to dig. And honestly, who can blame them? It's like a treasure hunt, a workout, and a stress reliever all rolled into one. But why are they so obsessed with digging holes? Well, for starters, it's in their genes. Their wild ancestors dug dens to escape the elements, hide food, and raise their puppies. But even if your dog has never had to hunt for their dinner or seek shelter from a storm, the urge to dig is still strong. Number 11, the booty scoot. Hilarious until it's your carpet. Alright, let's talk about the elephant, or should I say, the dog butt, in the room. The booty scoot. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That moment when your dog suddenly drops to the ground and starts dragging their behind across the floor like it's a slip and slide. As funny, and slightly mortifying as it may be, the booty scoot is usually a sign that something's up with your furry friend's backside. Most of the time it means their anal glands are full and need to be expressed. Number 12. The head tilt. Cuteness overload with a side of super hearing. Be honest, is there anything cuter than a dog tilting its head to the side like they're trying to understand every word you're saying? It's like they're saying, wait, I almost get it. Explain it to me like I'm a good boy. But this adorable head tilt isn't just for show. Experts believe that dogs tilt their heads to adjust their ear position, which helps them pinpoint the source of a sound and understand its meaning. It's like they're trying to get a better angle on your words, and honestly, it works every time. So you're relaxing on the couch when your dog proudly trots over and drops a gift at your feet. But instead of a shiny new toy, it's a slobbery tennis ball, a well-worn sock, or maybe even a dead lizard they found in the backyard. Charming, right? Well, before you recoil in horror, remember that to your dog, these gifts are treasures. They're offering you the best they have, a symbol of their love and appreciation. Number 14, yawns, more than just tired. We all know that yawns can be contagious. One minute you're watching a video about dog behavior, the next minute you're yawning along with your furry friend. But while yawns are usually a sign of sleepiness, they can also indicate stress, anxiety, or even excitement in dogs. That's right, those big, open-mouthed yawns aren't always about catching some Z's. They can be your dog's way of communicating their emotional state. Number 15, ear licking. Doggy social etiquette. That's kinda gross. Okay, let's be real. Watching dogs lick each other's ears is not exactly the most appetizing sight. It might even make you want to reach for the brain bleach. But as gross as it seems to us, ear licking is a totally normal part of doggy social etiquette. It's their way of grooming each other, showing affection, and even gathering information about their packmates. Think of it like their version of a handshake, a hug, and a gossip session all rolled into one. Number 16, the poop compass. This one's just plain weird. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. The weirdest dog behavior of them all. Get ready to have your mind blown because this one's a doozy. Have you ever noticed that your dog spins in circles before they poop? Like they're doing some kind of sacred ritual before they bless the earth with their presence? Well, it turns out, there's actually a scientific explanation for this bizarre behavior. Scientists believe that dogs align themselves with the Earth's magnetic field when they poop. Yep, you heard that right. Your dog is basically a furry little compass. So there you have it. We've covered a ton of strange behaviors, but remember, if anything seems excessive or obsessive, don't hesitate to call your vet. Want to know more about bizarre behaviors? Check out next video on 10 bizarre things only female dogs do. What's the weirdest thing your dog does? Share your stories in the comments, hit that like button if you had fun, and don't forget to subscribe for more doggy insights.